Okay, come to lie back. Settle down. Head towards the back, feet towards the front. And just take a moment to get settled. So remember what you know. Heels nice and wide. Just allow the toes to drop out. Maybe give the feet a little swish just to release the lower body. My legs are notoriously tight places. Whenever I go for any kind of massage, they always say, relax. I'm like, this is as relaxed they're going to be. So try to relax the legs. Especially if you do a lot of, walking or cycling or running, the quads are going to be very tight. Largest muscles are lower body. So just try and relax them as much as you can. Wiggle the hips maybe. And then take a moment to kind of draw the shoulders down the back so you're nice and broad across the chest. Maybe tuck the chin to lengthen through the back of the neck. And then just allow the arms to sit wherever feels nice, wherever feels good for you this morning. There's lots of options when you practice at home. And sometimes that might feel tricky. But that's what I want you to think about. Well, where does that feel good? Or where do I want to place my arms this morning? You've got the space for that freedom and that, we're building intuition. So don't worry if you're not sure where your arms should be. Try and get to know what feels good for you. And then try and relax the face, the skin around the eyes, the forehead, the jaw. I'm trying to just soften those final areas that might just hold those last bits of tension. And as always, if it feels good, we'll take a couple of sighing breaths. So exhale wherever you are. And a big breath in through the nose. Oh, excuse me. And then a sigh out through the mouth. Or a sneeze. 2 more like that. Big breath in through the nose. And a sigh out through the mouth. Oh my gosh, so sorry guys. I'm just going to sneeze through my sighs. Last one, big breath in. And then let it go, nice sigh out. Nice. If you need a couple more, because my sneeze is interrupted, take a couple more. Great. And then just notice how you're feeling this morning. How are you right now in this moment? And it's okay with whatever's coming up. There's no right or wrong way to check in. There's no right or wrong way to feel. It's about listening and just building up this picture of ourselves, which is feeding into this self-awareness, which is really what we're trying to do with our yoga practice. One of my favourite quotes about yoga is, "It's the journey of the self." Good. So once you've kind of had that little conversation, let's try to settle the thoughts now of the mind and focus or shift the attention to the physical body. And as always, we do that with the breath. So take a nice long exhale now, wherever you are. And then breathe in for a count of 1, 2, 3. Breathing out for 3, 2, 1. Deep, rich breaths in. And long, slow breaths out. Keep going, breathing in. And breathing out. Maybe inhaling for a count of 1, 2, 3. Exhaling for 3, 2, 1. And again, we're going at our own pace, we're going at our own rhythm. Where can you feel your breath this morning? We're trying to keep it smooth, deep, trying to expand the whole of the body with each inhale, and then contract and lower with each exhale. Good, just take 5 more breaths here. Okay, let's try and keep that breath with us throughout our practice today. Wishing you all a wonderful practice. On your next inhale, let's just take a full body stretch. So arms above you, feet away from you. Stretch it right out. Maybe even move the fingers, move the toes a little bit. Good, and we're going to roll straight onto our side. So just maybe bend the knees, plant the feet, and just give the knees a little circle. And then when you're ready, we're going to go straight onto the one side. So just slowly roll onto one side. It doesn't matter what side. Your top leg is going to bend and you're going to plant your foot about halfway up the mat. And we're just going to work the lower leg just to get everything a little bit warmer. So we're focusing on our inner and outer thighs this month. So that bottom leg is just going to move up and down. And we're just going to do this for about a minute. Now, if you're like, yeah, no worries, this is feeling good, you can really extend the range of movement. So get that as high as you can and low as you can without the foot touching the floor. So that's really drive the heel away as well, so the leg is active. And again, if you're feeling, yeah, that's still okay, just pause at the top and just do the top half, or pause at the bottom and just do the bottom half. Top half is really squeezing as high as you can. We're about halfway, so if you want to give that top half pulsing a little go, hopefully you're feeling the outer thigh start to really warm up, outer hip. We're here for another 10, 9, let's all have a go at squeezing right at the top, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, good, on 1, release, let it go, and just roll over to the other side. I'm going to move to the other end of the mat just so I don't face away from you. And same thing, so top leg, knee bends, foot plants, drive the bottom heel away. And for the first 30 seconds, let's just move up and down. Good. You can kind of prop your head up and use your top arm and hand just to stabilize the upper body. We're just moving that leg, nothing else is moving. So think about the top of the hip, at the top of the thigh bone, yeah, where it hits the hip. We're just moving from there, leg is straight. High as you can, squeezing at the top. Okay, we've got 30 more seconds. If you want, it's just those top halves, yeah? Drive the heel away, stay with me. I know it gets straight, it feels okay at first, doesn't it? Then it starts to go. Okay, stay with me, last 10. Squeezing right at the top for 9, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, I know, 3, 2, oi, on 1, release. Well done, let it go. Okay, roll back onto your spine. Kick the heels up to the sky, give the legs a little shake. Cycle, swim, just the lower body movements. And then when you're ready, we'll come up to tabletop. So roll up and down the spine, or if you want, you can push yourself through a sideways motion. We'll meet in tabletop. Great, okay, nice. So just a little bit of movement here, some cats and cows, so dipping the belly, rolling the shoulders, lifting the tailbone. Exhale to round. Maybe a little bit of movement from side to side. Good. And then when you're ready, just start to hover the right knee and let's circle the knee a few times. Take about 5 circles in one direction and 5 in the other. Be mindful we're not leaning to the left too much. We're trying to keep the weight in the center. And we're doing circles that feel good for us. So you might start off small, then we might go a little bit bigger. If you haven't changed direction, just remember to change direction. Good, last couple breaths. How is the breath? Don't forget to keep the breath with you. Great, and then next time you're up and out to the side, we're going to hold there. So think about getting your shin in line with your shoulder, yeah? Your knee tapping your shoulder almost. We're just holding for 5. You're really lifting and squeezing for 4. Stay here for 3. For 2, can you lift a little higher? Bring the knee forward. On 1, right foot, outside right hand. Okay? So, and we're just going to stay here for a little bit. You might rock backwards and forwards if that feels good, or you might just stay. Just getting into our first lizard. So remember, when we do our sun salutations on the strength ones, there's lots of options. So just listen to your body this morning, yeah? Good. Okay, from here, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. See if you can step up to the top of your mat. We're going to come to a yogi squat. And it's our first one, okay? So we're just here for a moment. And actually, if you want, you can lift and lower the sit bones. So your knees and toes are at 10 and 2 o'clock. They're as wide as they need to be. Your heels might be a little bit off the floor, but we're working to get them on the floor. And then you're just up and down with the sit bones. Nice and slowly, nice and steadily. Good. Last couple like that. And then we'll come into a forward fold. So lift the hips and let yourself dangle here. Good. And then when you're ready, soften the knees, walk the feet back, drop the knees down, we're back in our tabletop. Good. Okay. When you're ready, let's hover the left knee. Same thing. Circle the knee. Don't rush, go nice and slowly. Remember, When we're practicing yoga, everything we do is intentional, yeah? It's mindful, it's conscious. We're building up that awareness, yeah? Not just of the mind and the thoughts, but of the physical body. How is everything? Where is it? Where's it going? What's it feeling? How am I moving it? When you're ready and you've done both directions, let's hover and hold that shin up and in line with our left shoulder now, as high as we can. Be mindful, you might want to lean to the right, try and keep the weight in center. We're here for 3, push through the hands. For 2, lift it a little higher. Good, now squeeze it into the upper arm. And on 1, left foot outside left hand. So same thing. Toes are at 10 o'clock. And you're rocking backwards and forwards a few times. Good. Great, and then when you're ready, stay forward. Same thing, we're going to meet in a yogi squat. Yeah, so tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and step into your yogi squat at the top of the mat. Now this time you have a couple of options. You can just stay in position by lifting the hands, maybe leaning the elbows on the inner knees, or if you want, you can start to stand up and down a few times. Nice and smooth, yeah? Or you can always go back to those lifts and lowers. So just how are your hips feeling this morning? How are your legs feeling? They're feeling strong? Can you really push through both feet firmly, the heels, the outer edges? And when you get to the top, there's that little squeeze forward of the hips, yeah? Take your time. We're just here for a few more seconds. Good, and then we'll all meet standing. So when you're ready, let's all come up. Great, and just give the legs a little shake. Maybe give the shoulders a little roll. Great, so 10 rounds of sun salutations or thereabouts with some exercises in between. Remember, you can just hold your downward dog if you want. I'll give you lots of options. But let's go, okay? So when you're ready, inhale, arms forward and up. Take a full body stretch, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to the floor. Soften the knees as much as you need to. Inhale, lean into the toes, lengthen. Think about flattening the back. Exhale, big step back to plank. Okay, it's our first one. So lower the knees, belly to the floor. Nice. Peel the chest on your next inhale, lift up. Exhale, tuck the toes, hips go back and high, downward facing dog. Okay, so option 1, you stay here, yeah? Or option 2, we're lifting the right leg. So the first half, we're focusing on the right side. So lifting the leg as high as you can and then rolling forward and crunching that knee to the upper arm, shoulder as high as you can. I want you to go out to the side. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, roll it forward. Now, if it's a little bit much, you know what you're doing. You're dropping that back knee and you're working from tabletop and you're trying to tap your right shoulder. And you're just doing as many as you can for 30 seconds. So you've already done 10. You've got 20 more left. Inhale back. Exhale, roll forward, see if you can tap the shoulder. Okay, last 10 seconds, you got it. Squeeze that knee to the shoulder. Last 3, last 2. On 1, next time you've rolled forward, just hover that knee, give it a little squeeze, and then step the right foot outside the right hand. Left foot joins it outside the left hand. And then you're pushing through the feet and you're standing up to power up. Good, feet together. Round 2, inhale, arms up. Well done, let it go. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, big step back. Chaturanga or knees. Yogi's choice as you go through that little movement. Belly to the floor, lift the chest. Hips go back and high. So same thing, inhale, right leg nice and high.
Exhale, we're stepping the right foot straight outside the right hand. So just go slowly and mindfully. You can drop the back knee, okay? Then your right hand is reaching up to the sky. Okay, so we're just doing lizard reaches again for 30 seconds. So inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, see if you can tap the right elbow to the right ankle bone or thereabouts. Inhale up, exhale, elbow to ankle, or wherever it gets to, guys, yeah? Might get all the way to the heel, might get all the way to the floor. Tap the floor if you can. Might be more mid-calf. This is fine. But 30 seconds of those reaches, back knee down or back knee lifted. Either way, you're strengthening the lower body. You're already halfway. Good, last 10 seconds. Inhale to reach, exhale to tap the elbow. Last 5, 4, really press through that right foot. 3, 2, good. On 1, the hand can stay down. The back foot meets the front foot at the top of the mat. You're in your yogi squat. And then you push up, squeezing at the top and feet together. 2 more on the right. Inhale, arms up. Then we do that all on the left. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, big step back. Vinyasa, or remember, you can skip this part. We're meeting in a downward dog. Okay, inhale, right leg nice and high. Exhale, this time we're stepping it in between the hands. So look forward and step the right foot between the hands. Get a nice long stance, push through the feet and come all the way up. So we're doing some lunges here, okay? So option 1, you hold your high lunge. Option 2, you come up and down. Nice and smooth, full range of movement. Option 3, you pulse, quite low, yeah? You're trying to get your shin and your thigh parallel to the floor. 30 seconds, pulsing, full range of movement, or just holding. Yogi's choice. Stay strong. Try and get your feet like they're on double yellow lines or hip width, yeah? Think of like train track vibes, so we're not wobbling too much. You're already halfway. Breathe. You got it. That back knee, can you, if you're pulsing, can you really get it close to the floor? Can you hug that right hip back so that front leg's really working? Last 3, last 2. Good, on 1, hands to the floor. Back foot meets the front foot. Just take a little halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, back to stillness. Okay, last time on the right side, round 4. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fall forward fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale. We're meeting in downward facing dog. Take your vinyasa, that little movement, or you skip it. Okay, same thing. Right leg nice and high. Step it in between the hands. Okay, we're inhaling to a high lunge. Listen carefully. You're going to bring that left foot towards the right foot, but you're going to drive the knee up. So we're balancing. The left knee is up, right leg is stabilizing. This is option 1. We're just going to hold the balance. Option 2 is those little curtsy lunges. So the front leg steps off the mat and you do a little curtsy and you come back up. Off you go. You're either holding or you're curtsying. If you want to level up your curtsy, see if you can bring the shin all the way to the floor and then push up and lift. I've been trying these myself. They're quite tricky. The foot has to be flat. The balance is tricky as well. And it's that front leg that's really squeezing to get you back around. Keep going. You've got 10 more seconds of these. Curtsy lunges. We haven't done these since the coronation. Remember, we were doing them in June. Good. Last 3. Last 2. And it's quite far off the mat you're stepping. On 1, feet together, top of the mat. Let it go. Okay, we've got to do all that on the left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fall forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, big step back. So at least we know where we're going now, yeah? Inhale, left leg nice and high. Exhale, roll forward, tap the left upper arm. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, roll forward and tap. 30 seconds, off you go. Inhale, back. Exhale, tap. Remember, back knee can be down. Squeezing that left knee to the left upper arm. We're trying to get the knee nice and high so we really feel the outer thigh, outer hip working. Good, you got 10 more seconds, guys. Keep going. Really push the floor away when you roll forward. Last 3. Last 2. Good, on one, left foot, outside left hand. Right foot, outside right hand. Push through the heels, rise up. Feet together. Well done. Round 6. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fall forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, big step back. Okay, so we've got those lizard reaches, yeah? So inhale, left leg nice and high. Exhale, with control, step the left foot outside the left hand. Left arm reaches up on the inhale. Elbow taps the ankle on the exhale. Back knee lifted or back knee down. 30 seconds, off you go. We're nearly there, guys. Good, last 15. Inhale up. Exhale, elbow to ankle. Good. Stay with me for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, on 1. Yogi squat, top of the mat. Exhale, inhale, push up. Exhale, let it go. Right, high lunges. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fall forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, big step back. Good. Downward facing dog is where we'll meet. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, sink a little bit lower. Option 1, we stay here. Yeah, trying to get the shin and the thigh parallel. Option 2, full range of movement. Option 3, little pulses right at the bottom. Hug the left hip back now. Really press through the front foot. Be high on the back toes. 15 more seconds. You got it. No problem. We're here. We're holding. For 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. Good. On 1, hands to the floor. Big step up, top of the mat. Nearly there, guys. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we rise. Just those curtsy lunges to go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fall forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, big step back. Okay, so you know what's coming. Step the left foot forward. Lift it high, step it through. High lunge when you're ready, all on the inhale. And then see if you can exhale, hover the right knee into the chest. Option 1, you stay here, you focus on your balance. Option 2, you're stepping that foot off the mat, tapping the knee and bringing it back up. Takes a bit of balance. You really got to press through that front foot. If you want, see if you can get the knee, the shin and the top of the foot all the way down. It's a little bit harder. You're nearly there. Last 15. Stay strong. That front leg's doing all the work. You're really pressing through the foot for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Good. On 1, bring the knee up and let it go. Okay, because of time, we're going to finish with Goddess. So nice big step wide to face the long edge of your mat. Toes at 2 and 10 o'clock. Take a big breath in and then exhale, we're sinking low. So like you're sitting in a chair, guys, as low as you can. We're staying here. Stay with me. So tailbone nice and long, navel drawn in, shoulders back and down, hands wherever they feel good. Hips, prayer, out wide if you want, yogi's choice. But we're here for 1 more minute from now. I know, I didn't tell you till now because we're all in position. Great, last 30 seconds, we'll do some pulsing if we feel like it. So close the eyes, focus on your breath. Press through the heels, press through the toes. You're stronger than you think. It's in your mind. Look down, get knees and toes in line. Breathe, relax the shoulders, drop the tailbone. So if you want, we've got some little pulses just for the last 30 seconds. I know, right? It's 30 seconds, we can do it. It's okay. Breathe. How is the breath? Can you get it smoother? Can you get it under control? You've just got 15 seconds, that's all. You can do it, no problem. I'm going to count down for 10, 9, 8, 7, stay with me, 6, 5, 4, 3, I know, 2, on 1, hold at the bottom, push through the heels, extend the legs. Let it go. Give the legs a little shake. I don't know where the time went this morning, it went really quickly. My sneezing at the beginning didn't help. Okay, either stand or come to sit, I don't mind. Let's just meet back together. Roll the shoulders, sit tall. Close the eyes, just take a few deep breaths. Try to regulate the breathing. Heart rate might be up a little bit. Good. Just take a couple more deep, rich breaths, eyes closed, and just check in again. How are you feeling? Maybe you're feeling energized, alive, ready for the day. Wishing you all a wonderful Thursday, guys. Little chin to chest, head bow, just to say a sign of gratitude to one another. Have a great Thursday. Well done. See you tomorrow. We're back to length, spinal mobility on Fridays. And yeah, well done. See you soon.
Thanks, Vicky.
You're more than welcome. Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Cheers, Han. Take care.